Hello children, welcome back to e-learning classes. Let's start with our new chapter, that is chapter number 4, breathing and exercise. Children, let me ask you one question. Why do we need to breathe? We need to breathe to stay alive. If we stop breathing, then what will happen? Yes, we will die. So breathing is the mechanism that helps our body absorb oxygen and remove harmful carbon dioxide. So here children, you all have studied about inhale and exhale. What goes inside our body when we inhale? Yes, it is oxygen. And what comes out when we exhale? Yes, it is a carbon dioxide. So breathing involves two main processes, that is inhaling and exhaling. When we inhale, we breathe in air. It is called inhaled air. When we exhale, we breathe out air. That is called exhaled air. So here we learned that process which we do to breathe air inside is called inhaled air. Process which we do to breathe air outside is called exhaled air. Here is a difference between inhaled air and exhaled air, from which we will know many ways. So children, now we will learn about the difference between inhaled air and exhaled air. So 3 points are there. In inhaled air, the first point is it is rich in oxygen. See, when we take the air inside, oxygen goes inside our body. So it is rich in oxygen. Now same thing in exhaled air, it is rich in carbon dioxide. Now when we take out air, so carbon dioxide comes out from our body. Second point is it is less moist. So oxygen is less moist, whereas carbon dioxide, it contains water vapor. It is more moist because it has more water vapor. Now third point, it is cooler. So oxygen, when we breathe, the air is cooler. So and whereas carbon dioxide, when we breathe out, it is warmer. So children, 3 points we have studied, which is the difference between inhaled air and exhaled air. Now we will see the breathing system. First children, let us see the different organs which helps or plays a vital role in breathing process. Nose, trachea, or we can say windpipe, bronchi and lungs. So there are 4 organs which works when we breathe. Once again, nose, trachea, or we can say windpipe, bronchi and lungs. So children, let's study one by one about these organs. So first one is nose. The nose has 2 nostrils. Children, I am showing you the picture of nose. You can see the 2 nostrils. We breathe air, enters the nostrils. The hair inside the nostril stops the dust and other particles, thus preventing them from entering the lungs. So children, nostril plays a vital role, for it does not allow dust to enter into our lungs. Next one is trachea, or we can say windpipe. These help carry air into lungs through a thin pipe or tube called bronchi. You can see in the picture, or we can say it trachea. So next one is bronchi. Bronchi has 2 tubes that helps air reach the 2 lungs. Children, you can see the picture of bronchi. Next is lungs. These are the 2 spongy bags like organs where exchange of gases takes place. Oxygen gets absorbed and carbon dioxide is given out. So children, when we breathe air, oxygen goes inside our lungs. and when we breathe out air, carbon dioxide comes out from our lungs. So our lungs expand when we breathe in and contracts when we breathe out. So children, we have learnt about the four main organs of breathing. Oxygen absorbed into the lungs gets transported to different parts of the body through blood. So oxygen is absorbed into the lungs and it's spread in the body through the blood. Blood rich in carbon dioxide is brought to the lungs, which is then exhaled out of the nostrils. So children, your activity is given to you. Let's go through this activity. The aim is to observe how the diaphragm helps in breathing. Material required for the activity is a plastic bottle. You need a plastic bottle, a straw, an elastic band, scissors, 2 balloons and some play dough. So now method is cut out the bottom of the plastic bottle with the scissors. Now you have to cut out the bottom of the plastic bottle with the help of the scissor. Second step is take one of the balloons, tie the neck of the balloon, cut out the broad end of the balloon. So now second step is take one balloon, tie the neck of the balloon. Then you have to cut out the broad end of the balloon. Now fourth step is put the straw into the neck of the second balloon and tie the balloon to the straw with an elastic band. Now what you have to do? Put the straw into the neck of the second balloon and tie the balloon with the straw to the straw with an elastic band. Make sure that it is not tied too tight. Otherwise the straws might get crushed. Blow through the straw to check if the balloon inflates or not. Now fifth step is put the straw with the balloon into the neck of the bottle and seal the mouth of the bottle with the play dough. To see how the diaphragm helps in breathing, pull the tied end of the balloon at the bottom of the bottle. So you can do this activity, and from this we can observe how the diaphragm helps in breathing. Children, we have completed the first part of this chapter. Meet you in our next video. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe.